In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the intercooler on this Buick Encore. This is going to be located behind the front bumper. Let's get into it. I'm going to take this cover off, use a trim tool, pop these clips out. Take the center part out first and then the rest of the clip. Do that with the rest of them. Should be one there. Grab that panel, slide it off. Now I'll take these screws out. The two on the sides are going to be a 7mm. We're going to use a 7mm socket. Take those screws out. And the bolts, we're going to use a 10mm socket. That'll be loose. I'm going to remove this push pin here. Just use a trim tool. Pull that out. Take that screw out. Use a T20 socket. Pull that out and do the same on the other side. Using a T20 socket, take these screws out in the back. And take the push pins out, just use a trim tool. And same on the other side. We're going to take this shield off, use a 10mm socket. Take these bolts out. Using a 7mm socket, take these screws out. This one's a T20. And just grab the panel, slide it back, and it comes right down. Now you want to remove these two screws on each side. Use a T20 socket. Take these bolts out. And do the same on the other side. In the inner wheel well, we're going to take these screws out. Use a T20 socket. Take those out. Those out. Right, now I'm just going to grab the inner wheel well, just pull it out a little bit, just separate it. You don't have to remove it, but separate it from the bumper area. Now we're going to pop this trim panel up. There's some push pins right behind there. Just use a trim tool. Just slide this behind, right there. You can kind of feel on the back side where the push pin is. Pop that out. Then we're just going to lift this up. And that can just stay loose like that. Under here there's a screw. Use the T20 socket. Take this screw out. And you want to do the same on the other side. And just grab the side of the bumper and just yank it out. And just pull. You want to pull it forward. You can pop this up. Do the same on the other side. Grab the bumper and pull that out. And there's a wire. Before you pull it completely out, you want to disconnect this wire. You can see the connector right here. Just pull that lock tab out and then push down on the tab, disconnect the connector, and the bumper comes right off. Using a 10mm socket, take these bolts out. This bracket comes off. Take these bolts out, use a 10mm socket. Grab this bracket. I'm going to slide it forward slightly, and it comes out. Now we're going to take this bracket off. We're going to use a trim tool, take these push pins out. And do the same on the other side. And take these two out. Same trim tool. Just pop the center out. Pop that out. Grab this bracket. And you just want to go below the cable. It comes right out. Using a 13mm socket, we're going to take this nut off. Pull that off. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to take these bolts out. There's two on this side. And down below. Take those out. And we'll move over to the other side. And take this bolt out, same 10mm socket. Pull that out. And just grab the condenser, slide it forward. Now we're just going to pick it up a little bit. Slide it off. Tip it over and pull it out. Take this lower bracket bumper off. We're going to use a 13mm socket. Take the two inner bolts off. I'm going to take the outer bolt out, use a 15mm socket. And we'll do the same on the other side. When you take the last bolt, make sure you support the bar. And just pull that away. Now we'll take this deflector off. Remove these push pins using a trim tool. And just slide it out. Now we're going to remove the hoses from the intercooler. Use a trim tool or a straight blade screwdriver, and you just want to pop these clips back. Get it into the service position. There we go. And just grab the hose, pull it off. Sometimes there will be a little bit of oil, so be careful. Do the same on the other side. Now remove the two bolts on both sides. Use a 10mm socket. Take those out. Pull it forward a little bit and lift it up. I take the intercooler. There's a couple of tabs on the bottom that are going to go in those slots. Slide those in. Get that started, get the other side started, and then we'll tighten them down. And snug those down. If your clip is in service mode, you want to push that back in. If it came off, put it back on. Get this lined up. Lock that in place. Do the same on the other side. Now I take this shield, slide this in place. Just gonna have to maneuver it back and forth a little bit. Get that to line up. Take the push pins and push them back in place. Take this impact bar, get this lined up. Take the bolts, get those started. And get the other bolts in. I'll snug these down first. Now we can torque the inboard smaller bolts to 16 foot-pounds. And the outer bolts, we'll torque those to 43 foot-pounds. Do the same on the other side. Now we'll take the old seals off. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Just get underneath here. Pry these out. Take those off. Take the new seals. You put a little AC oil on the seals to make them go on a little easier. Push those on. Now slide this in place. And you're gonna put the stud through the hose. That's good. Before we put the bolts in, let's get the nut started. Get that started, tighten that later, and then we'll get the bolts started. 2 on this side and 1 on the other side. Now tighten those down. Snug those down. Now we're going to tighten this nut down and torque it to 16 foot-pounds. That's good. I'll put this shield in. And put the push pins in and lock them down. And on the other side. Now take this bracket, this lined up. There's a couple tabs right here that have to get lined up in the holes. That's good. And put the bolts in. Snug these down. I take this bracket, line this up. Get the bolts started. And I'll tighten this down. Now I'll connect the connector for the wiring harness. Lock it down, push down the lock. Now I take the bumper cover, and I'll line this up. Just pull the trim out. Push that in place. And just punch that in on the side. There we go. And I'll pull this back, get this screw started. Snug that down. And you can get the trim lined up. All that good. You're going to slide the trim in down below. The inner fender well lined up. With that all in position, and tap down on the trim. And put these screws in. And snug those down. And do the same on the other side. Underneath, get these panels lined up. Get the screws started. And snug these down. And get this panel lined up. In. And you want to start these screws on the outer side. Do not put the screws in the middle two areas. That is where the other panel goes. Same with this side. Get that started. And tighten these down. And the screws up front. Get these started. Snug these down. And there should be a couple others. This vehicle is missing a few. And there's a screw right here. Tighten that down. And a push pin right here. Lock it down. And do the same on the other side. And take this panel, the two tabs go in the slots right there and there. Get this lined up. And about halfway down, put the push pins in. Lock it down. Same with the other side. Lock it down. Put the screws in. Tighten these down. And put these push pins in. And put these screws in. And tighten them down. Put these bolts in. Tighten those down. Screws on the side. Put this cover on. And take the push pins and push them in place. There you go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.